You step onto a bus, ready for the usual noise. Then you notice the calm. No loud calls, just quiet. It's not just the bus, it's the shops, the streets, even the waiting lines. This peace isn't just a mood, it's built into Japan's core. They've found a way of living that makes every single day run smoother. It's all in the tiny details you're about to see. That feeling isn't an accident. It's the result of countless tiny, unwritten rules that most visitors never even notice. These aren't just random habits. They're a shared system for making everyday life better, smoother, and more respectful for everyone. It's about putting a little more time, attention, and care into small moments. Things like how a cashier hands you your change, or the way people line up for, well, just about anything. And these little things add up. They fix the small daily annoyances we all just accept as normal. Once you see these clever details, you'll wonder why we don't have them everywhere. So, we're going to show you 13 of the smartest ones that you can start seeing today. Number 1. Tactile paving on sidewalks and train platforms. You've probably walked over them 1,000 times, those bumpy yellow blocks on sidewalks and at train stations. But they're not just for decoration. This clever system was invented back in 1965 by a man who wanted to help a visually impaired friend get around safely. The design is incredibly smart. The long bars mean walk this way, while the raised dots mean caution, you're near an edge or an intersection. It's a simple fix that makes cities instantly safer and more accessible for everyone. But this kind of thoughtful design isn't just for public spaces. Number 2. Umbrella holders outside shops and cafes. On a rainy day, what do you do with a dripping umbrella? Usually, you bring the mess inside with you, creating puddles on the floor. But in Japan, there's a simple, brilliant fix for this. Outside shops and office buildings, you'll find special racks or even individual umbrella lockers. This instantly keeps the floors inside dry and safe for everyone. But the smartest part is the unspoken trust. People leave their umbrellas unlocked, confident that nobody will take them. It's a small system that improves the day for everyone. And this idea of shared respect appears in even more surprising places. Number 3. Wet towel oshibori before meals. When you sit down at a restaurant in Japan, one of the first things you receive isn't a menu. It's a small, rolled-up towel. This is an oshibori, a wet towel, either steaming hot in winter or refreshingly cool in summer. Its purpose is simple, to clean your hands before you eat. But it's so much more than that. It's a small, powerful gesture of hospitality that instantly makes you feel welcomed and cared for, improving the entire dining experience from the very first moment. And this deep focus on personal comfort shows up in public spaces you'd never expect. Number 4. Plastic food displays outside restaurants. Ordering food when you can't read the menu is always a bit stressful. You're basically just guessing and hoping for the best. But Japan solves this with a brilliant visual fix. Sampuru. These are the ultra-realistic plastic food models you see in restaurant windows. They're not just decorations. They're a universal menu showing you exactly what you're going to get, from the portion size to every garnish. It instantly removes the language barrier, making the entire experience better for everyone. This focus on making public experiences smoother doesn't stop at the restaurant door. Number 5. Train station platform markings. In most cities, boarding a train is a free-for-all. A huge crowd pushes forward, all trying to squeeze through the same doors. But Japan has a simple, brilliant fix for this. On the platforms, you'll see painted lines showing exactly where the train doors will open. These markings guide everyone to form perfect, orderly lines on either side. It's a small detail that instantly gets rid of the chaos, making the whole process faster, fairer, and much less stressful for everybody. And this focus on simple, helpful information appears in other ways too. Number 6. Convenience store bill payment counters. Paying a utility bill is usually an annoying, separate trip to a post office or a specific payment center with limited hours. But Japan has a much smarter fix. There, convenience stores act as a one-stop shop for life's errands. You can pay for your gas, electricity, phone, and even tax bills right at the same counter where you buy a snack. This simple service is available 24/7, instantly turning a huge hassle into a quick, easy task. And this idea of total convenience appears in even more surprising ways. Number 7. Vending machines with hot and cold drinks. Vending machines are common everywhere, but Japan takes them to a whole other level. Forget just cold soda. On a chilly day, you can walk up to a machine on almost any street corner and get a piping hot can of coffee. The truly brilliant part is that the same machine also sells cold drinks. You just look for the red buttons for hot and the blue buttons for cold. This simple fix instantly gives you exactly what you need, whatever the weather, making life that much easier. And this kind of smart, thoughtful design isn't just found on the street. Number 8. Coin trays at checkout counters. When you pay with cash, the exchange can feel a little clumsy, fumbling with bills or dropping coins. But in Japan, you'll almost always see a small tray on the counter. You place your money there, and the cashier puts your change back in the same tray. This isn't just about keeping things neat. It's about respect. In Japanese culture, passing things directly from hand to hand can feel too casual. The tray turns a simple payment into a more polite and deliberate exchange, improving the entire interaction. It's a tiny detail that makes a simple moment feel better. And this same focus on respect shows up in the way people interact in public, too. Number 9. Quiet zones and phone etiquette on trains. On most public transport, loud phone calls are just part of the background noise. But on a Japanese train, the atmosphere is completely different. It's quiet. You'll almost never hear a phone ring, let alone a full conversation. This isn't just about being polite. It's about a deep respect for shared space. Making a scene is seen as incredibly inconsiderate, disrupting the calm for everyone else. This simple social agreement instantly makes the daily commute a much less stressful experience for millions. And this same thoughtful approach extends to some of Japan's most unique physical designs. Number 10. Small trash sorting labels everywhere. Recycling is often a guessing game. Is this the right kind of plastic? Does this wrapper go in the trash or recycling? But in Japan, public bins have incredibly clear visual labels. Simple icons show you exactly where to put plastics, PET bottles, cans, and burnable items. This smart system takes what could be confusing rules and makes them easy for everyone to follow. It's a small design fix that instantly improves public cleanliness, making a shared responsibility feel almost effortless. And this same level of thought is applied to designs you use every day. Number 11. Slippers for indoor spaces. In most places, taking off your shoes at someone's house is a polite gesture. But in Japan, it's an absolute rule, and they have a smart system for it. At the entrance, you'll almost always find guest slippers waiting. This is because there's a strong cultural line separating the dirty outside world from the clean, private space inside. Your shoes stay out, and the slippers keep the home spotless. It's a powerful sign of respect, like stepping over the threshold of a temple, honoring a special boundary. This same thoughtful approach also makes some of life's most uncomfortable situations much easier to handle. Number 12. Public restroom sound machines. Using a public restroom can feel a little exposed. To deal with this, many people will flush the toilet repeatedly just to cover up any noise, wasting huge amounts of water. But in Japan, many stalls have a smart fix, a small device called the Otoheim, or Sound Princess. You just wave your hand, and it plays a loud flushing sound. This simple machine provides instant auditory privacy without the waste. It's a brilliant solution for an awkward situation, showing a deep respect for personal comfort. And this same focus on making daily life better with smart automation shows up in other places too. Number 13. Omotenashi-style service details. But it's not just smart technology that improves daily life, it's the people. There's a core idea in Japan called omotenashi, which is all about taking care of people before they even have to ask. You'll see it in tiny, thoughtful details. When a cashier hands back your credit card, they'll almost always use two hands, because using one is seen as too casual. Even getting off an elevator, someone might give a quick bow, a silent apology for the brief delay. It's a deep, selfless focus on making everyone's experience better. So, what we've seen isn't just a list of items. It's a whole way of living, built on tiny details. From those bumpy yellow blocks on the sidewalk to the quiet respect on a train, every single one is about making daily life just a little bit smoother. It's not one big, complicated system. It's hundreds of small, thoughtful actions, each needing just a little time and care. They all add up to that incredible calm and order we first talked about. This deep sense of peace isn't magic. It's a smart design, woven into everyday life. And it makes you wonder, what other simple, smart ideas are out there, waiting to make our own routines and communities better? If you want to keep uncovering more clever hacks and surprising cultural insights that can change your everyday for the better, make sure you subscribe. We're always finding new ways to make life run smoother.